Welcome to Sci-Fi Stories. If you love stories of courage and mystery, make sure to subscribe and join our growing community.
The galaxy ignored their cries for help, but humans didn't ask who was right, they asked where the enemy was. The transmission was old, broken by solar winds and static, but its meaning was unmistakable: please help us. They're exterminating entire populations. It came from the outer rim of the galaxy, from a system too insignificant for the Galactic Union to prioritize. Most species ignored it: another local war, another dying civilization not worth the cost, but humans heard it, and they answered. They arrived with only 6 ships, compared to the sprawling dreadnoughts of the Ark's Imperium or the living bioships of the Celery clans. Human vessels looked crude, angular slabs of scarred metal bristling with weapons like angry porcupines that know elegant sigils. No ceremonial colors, just one symbol painted in blood red on steel-gray hulls, a clenched fist inside a burning star. The call had come from the Vorthani, a peaceful avian race whose only crime was owning fertile worlds bordering Zorak territory. The Zorak were efficient conquerors. Cold, reptilian, emotionless. They viewed diplomacy as weakness and mercy as treason. The Vorthani expected diplomats. Maybe evacuation ships. Instead, they got humans. The first human to step onto the Vorthani capital, Gal Ven, was Commander Isaac Rain, clad in matte black armor. His eyes scanned the skyline like a predator evaluating prey. Behind him, 6 soldiers fanned out, each one a specialist in destruction. Where's the enemy? Isaac asked. The Vorthani elder fluttered nervously. They've occupied our southern hemisphere. We hoped you'd help us negotiate. Isaac smiled. It wasn't a friendly smile. Negotiations are over, he said calmly. You called for help. You got us. Within a week, the war turned. The humans didn't bring an army, they were the army. Each one fought like 10. AI-assisted tactics, brutal adaptability, and a terrifying willingness to absorb damage shattered Zorak confidence. The Vorthani watched in stunned disbelief as humans planted explosives under enemy lines while laughing, hacked Zorak systems mid-firefight, and charged directly into kill zones to pull civilians to safety. But what terrified everyone, Zorak and observers alike, was the human rage. When humans discovered a Vorthani nursery burned to ash by Zorak flamethrowers, something ancient woke. Up.no orders were given. No restraint remained. That night, the humans vanished into the jungle. For 48 hours, there was silence. Then Zorak outposts began going dark. When scouts finally reached the nearest base, they found blood everywhere, and a message carved into steel: you hurt our friends, that we will erase you. Galactic channels erupted. Who were these beings who fought not for glory or empire, but out of furious loyalty? Rumors spread. Humans were genetically unstable. Descendants of forgotten war gods. Creatures without fear of death. The Zorak answered with force. 100 warships dispatched to annihilate the intruders. The humans intercepted them in deep space. What followed broke every rule of interstellar warfare. Asteroids turned into kinetic missiles, human reactors overloaded into massive EMP detonations, boarding teams breached ships thought impregnable, then detonated entire decks from the inside. By the end, only one human ship remained, limping away in ruins. The Zorak fleet was gone. Back on Gal Ven, the Vorthani held a ceremony for their saviors. Jewels. Songs. Diplomatic seats. Isaac declined them all. Keep your songs, he said, just remember this: when humanity shows up, it's not mercy you're getting. It's survival. And survival is messy. The elder bowed. Will you stay? Help us rebuild. Isaac turned toward the stars. We've got a galaxy to roam. More calls like yours out there. Without ceremony, the humans left, and across the stars, a truth began to spread: when peacekeepers debate, when empires hesitate, when innocents burn, there are still those who listen. Humanity doesn't come to talk, they come to end the nightmare. And every conqueror learned one final lesson: the most dangerous beings in the galaxy don't roar, they just arrive, and everything changes.